It is actually nationally known that women, about 91% of them, have been raped or sexually assaulted.
The guy who did it was somebody I was talking to over the summer. We had gone on like a lot of dates, but I never, like, this is going to sound bad, but I never put out because that's just not who I am. You know, I don't do that unless I'm in a relationship, and I wasn't in a committed relationship with this guy. And so for me, this is kind of how I justified it, because I didn't put out and he did all of these things for me. Like, I justified his actions by, this was his way of getting what he thought he deserved. So one night he invited me out with him and another one of his friends who I'd never met before. I don't remember his name. I don't know his name. And so I drove over to their house, and I had half of a glass of wine, and they had drugged the wine. And so I blacked out the entire night, and I have no idea what happened. I woke up the next morning on the floor of someone's room under a pile of clothes, and I didn't have my pants on anymore, and so I was like, that's really weird. And yeah, I left and I had work that day, so I went to work. And then a couple weeks later, I had heard from one of my guy friends about how I had finally slept with the guy I was talking to, and I was like, what? No, I didn't. And so I confronted him and everything. He's like, no, we didn't sleep together that night. I can't believe you would accuse me of that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I heard from multiple people that I slept with you, and I know I would not have. And anyways, I actually found out like a month or two ago that I had been passed back and forth between his room and his friend's room.